What's up everyone, we are back with another DayZ Rearmed video. Now, the server wiped around a month ago. What does this mean? This means every single player has been wiped clean and all bases and loot on the map is reset. Now this same reset is coming in the next few days and I wanted to give myself a super difficult challenge. Surviving the last 3 days of wipe on Triceps. What makes this hard is we will have full squads running their best gear with guns like Barretts, Chatacs, the best arm in the game Ratniks, whereas me over here will be running around with my BK. So boys, this is going to be a rough one. I am ready for the challenge, so let's get straight into the action plan. Now, there's 3 favourite routes I like to take as a player. Number 1, the building route, focused on gathering building materials like nails, code locks, sheet metal to build a base. This is the least risky approach. Number 2, the high tier route. This is focused on gathering high tier military gear from the high tier military zones like Tizzy, Northwest Airfield, and PvPing to get the gear. This is the highest risk because it's the highest chance of dying. And then there's number 3, the low and mid tier route. This is a mixture of going to civilian and low mid-tier military areas like VMC and Balota. Here you'll get a mixture of both civilian survival gear, but also some decent military gear sets like some Mosins and some press vests. Now personally I'm going to go with number 3, the mid-tier route, because I don't feel like getting sent to the coast and playing running simulator for the rest of the video. So let's get straight into the action. VMC looks clear, so looks like there's a guy running towards a dead body. Is that a dead body in the tree? Yep. Oh, looks like they've had a fight. Try get him when he stands still. Oh, I missed. Oh no, I'm down. Oh, I'm dead. A somewhat decent start came to an end. I'd made myself from safe zone to VMC. I tried to get some higher tier military loot, ended up missing my shots and got killed in the process. We're back on the coast to start again. As I started working my way through Balota Airfield, I noticed there was a VMC airdrop incoming in 30 minutes. I needed to re-gear as much as I could and try contest the airdrop to try gear up really quickly for the upcoming days. Let's see if we can get this airdrop. Oh, already see a guy on that VMC hill. Someone's already here, maybe with a full squad. Can't seem to see him on the hill anymore. I'm gonna flank round on the back and maybe I can get an angle on him here. Looks like this guy had the same idea in mind, to try contest the airdrop and get away with the loot. Now that I've killed the guy, I'm gonna go double check the airdrop, see if the loot's been taken or not. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Gonna check the drop. Ah, and it's gone. Someone's got it. The next stop, the black market. A high tier PvP area, lots of potential enemies. There's one big ass base for a 5-man server. See if there's any gamers in the black market. Dangerous area that we're going into, boys. A little weird, uneasy feeling going in as a solo on a 5-man server. Oh Jesus.
Seems clear. Buy a golden star, really useful medical item, highly recommend. Get some leathers as well. Right, let's head out.
It turns out the black market was actually clear, and we got out unscathed. Our next goal was to look for a bit of PvP and see where some players are at. Maybe we can set up base. I heard some shots earlier down south, so I started running that direction to see if there's any more fighting.
Shot southeast, say less, let's go. See if there's anything there. Normally I'd say rule 1 in DayZ, never run in an open field, but maybe we're good. Maybe. I mean, probably someone's looking directly at us and we just don't know about it. But hopefully not. A really good tip, by the way, is to hold down Alt and then look around using your mouse so you can look behind you, to your sides, left and right. I know a lot of people not doing this, but do that in combination with holding middle mouse button. Lets you zoom in pretty far. You can see a lot of the distance around you. It's important to use the middle mouse button because sometimes bushes don't render in when you use it. So you look at these bushes, they're kind of see-through, and that's an issue with the DayZ rendering. But when you zoom out, it looks full. Definitely take that into consideration. Pogorevka. Looks like there's some action down there. Oh, we spotted ourselves a player. Two guys. See what we can do.
Turns out those shots were actually some sort of PvP going on near someone's base. I went to third party it, racked up the 1v2, and I need to get out. I started to run low on ammo, so I needed to make my way towards a safe zone.
Another quick tip is, most of the time, if you're not just camping and sniping and you don't have a high tier sniper, most of the time you actually want to be running around with your primary assault rifle out. And that's because you never know who you might run into in these bushes and these forests, and the amount of times that I've actually died just running into someone. It's more than you think. So definitely when you're running around through trees and just trying to get to places, keep that assault rifle out, because there's not going to be many situations where that sniper rifle being out is going to actually get you the kill. Most of the times you'll see someone at a distance, swap to it, and you'll have that time to do a switch. But at close quarters, you don't have much time to switch back to an assault rifle when your sniper's out, so keep that in mind. I really hope there's no so-soon campers there, because that would kind of suck. We made it safely. Hey, ma'am.
Yep.
I don't suppose you have 4K that I could have, or a handsaw.
But unfortunately not. Wait.
Oh. Can I take that?
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
No problem. See you.
Bye-bye.
Love your videos.
Thank you, thank you.
And we made it into the safe zone. Luckily, we had just enough money to re-gear our guns, buy the ammunition, buy a couple of building supplies like a hatchet and a curd lock, but I didn't have enough money for a handsaw. Managed to talk my way through it, and a nice guy gave me some money in the safe zone. Now that I had everything I needed to build a small base at the end of wipe. That's it for today. Let's see what tomorrow has in store. I had the building mats from Safe Zone, and now it was time to set up a small base to store all the loot that I was going to get from loot runs and PvP. It's always important to do a double check of the buildings, see if anyone's at the black market. I'm going to push up to the left here, see if I can get a view inside. Because there's generally campers at the black market that you need to keep an eye out for. Oh. I think there might be... Yep. This is a really hard building to push. The church at Black Market. Gonna push around to the west side. Might be able to get an angle on him.
Did I just see him run away? To watch out for this house as well, but there's so many angles to actually cover her as a solo. Get eyes in the church here, see if he's still there. I don't think he is. Oh my god. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always keep your primary weapon out. Didn't even listen to my own rules. Didn't really want to give up all my loot, so I'm going to try gear up, go back, try salvage what there is, maybe kill a few guys, and maybe end up with nothing. See how it goes. And my solo adventure comes to an end. We managed to achieve quite a lot. We built a base, we PvP'd, we killed some people. But finally, we died at the black market. As a solo, it's kind of tricky. Coming from a background where we play in groups, as a solo, you're at a big disadvantage. And what I've learned playing as a solo in the past few days is you need to be really risk averse. Play like a rat, sit far, make sure you clear your areas, and you'll be fine. Play safe, and let's see you in the next one.